So, first of all, John, big announcement, not running, which we're sad to see.
I'm confirming that I'm not a candidate in the next local government elections, which are on in a few weeks. This is not an easy choice for me because I love local government. It's been my life for the last 13 years, and Cathy and I have put our heart and soul into the job. But I believe that I want to get on with other things. There's other opportunities that I've put off because we've been doing this job, and I think it's timely for me to get on and do those. Otherwise, I'll just run out of time and not have them done. So I'm keen to spend more time in my business. I'm keen to get on and develop some small amount of real estate that I have. I'll enjoy doing that, and I'll enjoy the relaxation and the pressure that'll be relieved. But I've got to say, local government is something I love. I'm leaving it while I love it. My heart tells me to stay. I believe I could win this position again in this next election, but my head tells me to get on and do other things because that's what I believe is going to be better for our family, and that's where I've made that decision.
So, Cathy, how's it going to feel to have John back, I guess?
Look, we've done this together, so I guess we've had a lot of things that we have done together through these 13 years, and we will continue to do things together. Whether they're developing a property, running the business or whatever, we'll continue to do them together. But the 13 years have been an amazing time. It's been wonderful to work with this Newcastle community. They really are fabulous. There's no other word for it.
Now, I guess there's probably a lot of things that are still ongoing that you've put your hand to and you know, had a lot of say in. So is there anything particular that you really want whoever be mayor and the council, because I guess we're going to have a fresh-faced council as well to carry on?
I'm still a member of the Regional Development Hunter, and I'll be still working on that committee. I'm vice chair of that, and I chair the Newcastle Community Consultative Forum on the Environment. I'll still be doing that. So I'll enjoy doing both of those jobs. They're fixed terms, but nonetheless they've got some time to run. There will be a fresh council, and the council really needs to pay a lot of attention to reconnecting with the community. 30 out of 100 is not anywhere near a pass mark, and that's how the council was rated just a while ago. So there's a big job ahead, and I'm hoping that there will be a fresh group of councillors, and in fact we've endorsed a group, Community One Independents, and we've worked hard to get them together. They're good people, and they're all electable. They all have a good track record in working for the community in their own individual right, and I think they'll make a great contribution, and they'll form the basis of a sensible, productive council.
Now, I know we've got 5 councillors up so far. There may be one before ballot today for mayor. Is there any pick that you would lean towards?
I'm not about endorsing anybody. It is up to the community, and it'll be the person the community feels is the most appropriate. But what I would say is that I'd like people to get involved and examine what each candidate stands for and what they're saying. One of the things that occurs in local government is people take it a little bit for granted. And I think electors need to put more effort in to analysing what people are really about, and that's something that I just urge people to do. Local government is a very resilient entity, and it has its ups and downs like many other entities. But nonetheless, it needs really good, quality, sensible people around the table to make decisions. And that's what the Community One Independents will do. But I know there are others of equal ability, and I just hope that there is a good, strong council elected, and they'll be focused and get on with the job. There's a lot of work to do. The administration needs to be refocused and needs to be managed better, and I think it can only happen if there's a majority of councillors thinking that way.
Now, I know that you know, being mayor is probably, I don't know obviously, but I'm guessing would be a pretty hard job, and as you would know. So if you had any advice to give to the other half of whoever the next mayor may be, what would it be?
I guess I would say to them, take every opportunity, get involved. I did say it's a wonderful community, But this position, I believe, is there to help the community. I was told during this last term that the Lady Mayoress didn't exist, but the community does certainly believe the Lady Mayoress exists, and so I have always used this role to assist groups in the community that probably wouldn't have the profile without using that position. So I would encourage the next one, whoever it is, get in there, have a great time, go and get to know your community. It's fantastic, you'll really enjoy it.
Now, through the years, I think it was 1999 when you first became mayor, was that right? Well, is there anything particular that you really remember that you really can say, hey, I'm pretty proud of that?
Well, I'm pretty proud of all that's been achieved, and there's a lot of things, and you tend to forget them, but the big problem I faced in October 99 was when BHP closed, and that put a lot of weight on the shoulders, but I recognised a number of things. I recognised the community spirit of the people of Newcastle. I recognised the opportunity that opened up, because where there was a challenge, there was also opportunity. I recognised the work that BHP had put into the staff that were leaving, and I saw it as a means forward for the city, and we put a lot of emphasis on tourism right at that time. We bolstered tourism, and that was one of the things that was really important at the time. Not long after that, we started the Bathers Way project with the pathway past the bogey hole. And last night at our meeting, we put more money into another iteration of the Bathers Way, and that's a continuing project. So that was a really good start. The Crown Plaza was built. We built the Wallsend Library, which was the first library in 30 years. There's been many things that we've been part of, certainly the new museum. I believe the art gallery will come to fruition as a project.
Well, we certainly hope so.
We hope so, and Kathy's put a lot of effort into that.
Well, we're just waiting on the state government. We've got the federal, we've got the council, and
They reckon they're working on it.
well, as long as they come up with the money. But I've put a lot of effort into that one.
The Fort Scratchley was a major achievement. I negotiated just over $10 million for the city for that from Prime Minister John Howard. So they're the sorts of things that I'm pretty pleased about. But the job's never over. You can never rest on your laurels, and you always need to be looking to the future in terms of how you're going to achieve things. But you know, the great resource is the community resource, the people. That's the most important thing. And whilst the council genuinely serves the community, it will do well. When the council starts to tell the community what's best for it, it will do poorly. And unfortunately, we've seen a lot of that in the last few years, and that'll be the challenge for the new council, to reverse that and, as I said, reconnect with its community. Give the community confidence again, because it's at a pretty low ebb at the moment.
Now, I know that you've had a few cracks at the state government to become an MP. Will we, any time in the future, see you maybe have another crack, or will you let him, Kathy?
I'm not commenting, and
I
I
wouldn't say
don't think.
no.
Yes, I don't think any decision's been made about anything. In fact, the discussion hasn't even taken place.
I wouldn't say no to that, but what I would say is